Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday, and yes, I am back, and I will be working on picking a new picture today and doing a few other things. Hello, Calamity. Hello, Wicca. Hello, Ashley. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone, and all of you wonderful lurkers out there. Good morning. I hope you are all having a wonderful, wonderful day and had a wonderful week. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Jen. Gonna let people come in. Wow, Crashes, a whole 10 months. Thank you so much for being a wonderful, wonderful evil fairy. We still love you. And hello, Crashes. So we have a few different ones that I've chosen for the rest of the month. I know I've been gone for a week, so it sort of took away a week of coloring. But I have a couple of different things that I'm going to talk to you all about. Work has slowed down quite a bit, so I'm not feeling pressure all the time. So I'm considering if you guys would like to put Tuesday and Thursday's videos back in. What do you guys think? And hopefully you can all hear me. 'Cause for some reason my sound doesn't go through my headset anymore. So yes to putting them back, or yes, you can hear me. So Tuesday videos are normally tips and tricks, different things, or different things I want to talk about. Okay, good. Um, and of course, Thursday is Art Therapy Thursday. So we continue coloring or choose a quick picture to color on Art Therapy Thursday. So those are the things that I will be putting back in place. Well, I guess there could be answers. There could be yeah, no, I don't want to see you every day. Yes, so I will be going back to one of those annoying people that puts out a video every day, except for Sundays, because Sundays is mine. Because I have to do laundry. Welcome back, Wicca. I hope your tower lets you stay. All right, so let's take a look at. Oh, you're fine, dear. I know I sometimes people just can't be here during the lives, and it's perfectly fine. You know, you can, of course, watch the lives back. So, this is the month of thanks. So, the month of November is the month of thanks, where we give thanks to everything in our lives that we appreciate that make our lives better. Ah, hello, B. Good to know, Jen. Good to know. So, with the month of November being the month of everything that brings joy to our lives and everything that we are thankful for, hello, Catherine. I have chosen some pictures that make me thankful. So, in Home Sweet Home, Creative Haven, we have you guys in the form of a craft room, an art studio. This reminded me so much of all of you and recording and doing things with you all. So I think this one is best suited for all of you. So this makes me happy and makes me very thankful for all of your friendships and all of the love and encouragement that you all give me. So this is the Create page out of Home Sweet Home from Creative Haven. Jen, we've discussed this already. Hello, Jamie. So that is the one out of Creative Haven. This one here is by Tatiana Bogoma, and it just brings everything to joy for me. So, of course, a wonderful little dragon, of course, brings me all sorts of joy. And the fact that this lovely little dragon is coloring brings me even more joy. Um, I have colored this previously, but it was a long time ago, and I want to see how well my changes have happened. Of course, a wonderful cup of coffee, different things that I can't eat. But all in all, the wonderful page does bring me joy. Yes, those are dragon toe beans. Aren't they cute? So this is from Tatiana Bogama's Little Dragons book. Nice little dragons. And it just brings me joy. The entire picture just brings me joy. And I'm extremely thankful for all of my coloring supplies and the ability to color. So in Fairy and Fantasy's Grayscale Coloring Book, there's one picture in here that just screams being thankful, and that is being thankful for family. Um, Family is one of the most um, beneficial things in my life, and I am so thankful to have my family with me. Thank you, Dawn. Oh dear. Wicca. So this one here is Bedtime Story and by Christine Caron out of Fairies and Fantasies. And it just the entire picture just brings me joy. The puppy dog and yeah, the entire thing. So I am very thankful for my family, and that is why I chose this picture. So that is the family page. And this book here I purchased and I have not colored in it yet. And I really, really want to. I'm terrified to, but I really want to. And I have chosen um, well, I should have chosen. Well, I've chosen two different pictures out of here. This one here is coffee because coffee, I'm very thankful for coffee, and you guys should be too. And I am quite sure that my husband's very thankful for coffee. So we have the coffee page, but we also have um, the Oregon page. And the Oregon page brings me happiness and thankfulness because it's home. I live in Oregon now, and even though, I will always say that home is, yeah, exactly, we're all thankful. Home to me now, where my heart is in Oregon, and this picture depicts everything in Oregon. This book has a little blurb on each page telling you about the page. So this tells you about Portland and tells you about the picture. Clockwise from the top, cherry blossoms open in Portland, Japanese gardens, and Portlandia. America's second largest hammered copper statue after the Statue of Liberty surveys the scene. The white stag sign glows, crows, glows. Crows, the pigeons of Portland. Caw, the roses from Portland's International Rose Tea Garden. A great blue heron, the city bird of Portland, strikes a pose. Two of Portland's 12 Willamette River bridges span the rushing water, where steelhead swim around books and a mug of Powell's and deliciously roasted coffee beans. Bicycle rides along the river and around the forest park. At more than 5,000 acres, the largest urban forest in the United States. The iconic Paul Bunyan statue stands tall beside Voodoo Donuts in the Portland's Treat and Food Court. So that is everything Portland. Yes, there is a Sasquatch page um, right here. And he looks very grumpy. So, so we have coffee or we have Portland. Which one do you guys want to do? So we got to choose one from this book, Portland or coffee. So I'm going to do a poll. Portland or coffee. So there's the poll, Portland or coffee. I don't have time to do both, Jen. If I have time to do both, I will. But they're both very detailed pages, and it does take a little time to do both. It won't let you vote both. No, I don't have a both vote on there. This one here for coffee, it says a coffee plant grows from a coffee maker. Coffee beans fall into 2 coffee mugs. Bees pollinate the coffee plant. Oh, Jen, I've missed you. So I'm going to let that poll run for a few seconds, and then um, we will vote on. There's so many cute pictures in here. I love this picture. That was another one that I was looking at doing, but I have to look at time constraints and stuff like that as well. So we have coffee or we have Portland. Oh, nice. Coffee sale is always good. Yes, you saw the cow. I was hoping you didn't see the cow. I'm not coloring the cows. There's the cow page. Yes, you do need this book. This is a wonderful book. If you haven't seen this book, I did do a quick flip through of it, but I can't remember when. All right, so I'm going to call the vote. We've got 13 votes, 14 viewers, so I'm going to call the vote. And it seems coffee. Coffee has won the vote. So we will be voting on coffee, family, coloring, and art room. But of course. Okay, so let's see which one are we going to start today. Hello, Shannon. Toe beans. All right, so let's do a poll. So the first one is craft room. The second one is coloring. The third one is family. And the fourth one is coffee. Catherine, I can't color all at once. Yes, it snowed the other day here. It was weird. No, you just vote for one for now. All of these will be colored at some point this month. Toe beans in the art room. So we've got our little dragon coloring. We have, and that's for coloring. We have the craft room. We have family. And we have coffee. Yes, I promise all of them will be colored at some point this month. All right, so we've got the craft room so far at 50%. We've got 12 out of 14 votes. All of them at the same time. I can read. It's okay. All of them at the same time. That would be, I only have two hands and one does not color very well. So we've got 13 out of 14 votes. Come on, lurky, lurky. For all of those wonderful people that are coming in. Yeah, but then he has to print me something to use them with. So we have the craft room. We have coloring. We have family. And we have coffee. Uh, I would fail so bad at that, Ashley. Horribly. Absolutely horribly. So that is the ones that we have to vote for. So we've got 13 votes, 15 viewers. So we've got a couple viewers out there that haven't voted. Yes, yes, but I didn't do it. Hello, Larissa. We are voting on the picture of the week. So we have this one here, which is listed as coloring. This one here, which is listed as coffee. This one here, which is listed as family. And then this one here, which is the craft room. I have seen it, and you know, my heart breaks because I'm not buying anything. I'm not allowed to buy anything in the month of November or December. So, he's got cute little toe beans. But yes, I have seen it and I want it. I I did pre-purchase a couple of things month before last that are coming out in November. But after that, I'm not buying anything else. So, all right, so we've got 15 votes. I'm going to call the vote. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in the poll. The one I saw was Tabitha's, I do believe. So the vote is the craft room. So we will be doing that one first. So let's clear off the desk. Now, while I was away, of course, I did keep an eye on things. And somebody was disappointed in a set of pencils that I did a review for. So that's the set of pencils that we're going to use. Just to show that sometimes it is the paper. Um, oh, nice. Which one did you get? Sometimes it's just the paper. It's not the pencils. Um, so that's why we're going to be using the pencils with the worst name ever. Which is the DBDSZYH. I have no idea why they named these pencils this. Aw, Larissa, thank you. Hello, Mrs. G. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to try to remove this from the book. Now, the Creative Haven books are perforated, which is fantastic, but they can be a little bit troublesome to remove. At least I find they are. I'm trying not to rip the page. There we go. So that is the picture that we're going to work on. Exactly. Yeah, this is the worst named pencil set in the world, I swear. Like, why? Just why? But it's got a bunch of really lovely colors, so that is what we will be using. And I did re-swatch these over the week. So this is a fresh swatch. So all of the colors that you see here um, are a fresh swatch. So sometimes when you swatch something a while ago, the colors seem to fade a little bit. So they are as bright and as lovely as you see. Yeah, it is a lovely set of pencils, and they're not very expensive, but the weird name, it just they just said that they were a waste of money and that they were after purchasing them and using them for 9 months that they felt that they were a waste of money and more of a children's colored pencil set. And that was all of the input on it. But that's perfectly fine. Of course, everybody is entitled to their own opinion and that sort of thing. But I just want to show that sometimes the paper does make a huge difference. Hello, Emmy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Go to bed. But sometimes it's just the paper, and depending upon what paper you use, depends upon whether or not they're going to blend well, whether or not they're going to layer well, and that sort of thing. Exactly. They are definitely perfectly entitled to their opinion. So these are a set of pencils with the worst name in the world. So the name of the pencils is DBDSZYH. And just to prove that is what they have on the pencils. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up. That is what the pencils are called. So I have renamed them the worst named pencils in the world. All right. So I'm sorry guys, this piggy has been screaming at me. So I'm going to start with the piggy. I'm going to start with the piggy bank. And we're going to use number 230. Yeah, yeah, a name that no one can pronounce. Well, everybody could pronounce it. It's just don't put them all together as one. Yes, the piggy is screaming at me. We are doing a craft page out of Creative Haven Home Sweet Home by Teresa Goodrich. Yeah, definitely lots to choose from. And as I said, sometimes, depending upon the paper that you're using, sometimes the pencils can, different pencils can feel a different way. Um, I have used expensive pencils, I have used cheap pencils, and each different pencil has its place. There are some that I have literally sent back 2 seconds after trying to swatch with them. Yes, this is to signify that I am thankful for all of you. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see the piggy piggy. And I'm just doing the shadowed areas with this deep pink color. Just building that color up. And I think in some of these areas I want a little bit darker pink. So we're going to put that in there. I'm just going to grab this one here, which is a deeper pink, I think. It should be. This one is number 157. Yeah. I will probably do the spots yellow. So just in the deeper shadows, I'm using the 157. And then we're going to start going lighter. So our medium pink is going to be 121. Which we're going to come off of that darker pink with. Now we've got our lamp here, so it's going to put our lamp light up here and not so much up here. And it seems to be the only light source in the room, or in the picture, I should say. I won't say in the room because we've only got a small part of the room showing. Hello, Nightbot. Oh, sorry. I'm going to sharpen this. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm just doing layers and building that color up. And as we build it up, I will go back and adjust where I feel that it needs to be adjusted. The one thing about Coloring Haven's paper, in most of their books, it's a very smooth paper, but it's usually a very good paper for most everything. All right, now I'm just going to go in with our deep color, which is the 157. And I'm just going to bring some of that shadow in a little bit further. On the top of the pig here. Evelyn didn't see that. I did not use my finger. It has a good selection of yellow. So it has all of those yellows, and then it also has these two fluorescent yellows down here. So it does have a fairly good selection of yellow going from very pale to very deep. It's not a massive selection, but it does have a good selection. I am probably going to do the polka dots in yellow. deepen that down there. Just trying to make sure that I give it that darker look in the back up against the wall there. Alright, now we're going to go with a lighter pink. So now we're going to go with number 46. And we're going to come down off of that medium pink there. Hello, Evelyn. Yes, it would make Brian smile. So for all of you wonderful people that have joined me over on the Facebook group, we are actually having a um, event this month of color everything, anything that you're thankful for. And basically what you do with the event is you color anything you're thankful for and you put your picture in the event album. And in the comments of your picture or in the description of your picture, put what in the picture you're thankful for. Every month in the group we have a event that we put on for you guys and for us because yeah, I just love seeing all of them. Oh, that's weird, Evelyn. You've been coloring skin for an hour. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of that yellow and we're going to put it down here in the areas that are going to get touched by that light. Just a little bit. And then we're going to use number 150, which is the lightest pink that we're going to use here. And I'm going over the yellow with it just to blend that, to show that color through the light. That this part of the piggy is still pink, it's just got the yellow from the light on it. Alright, now we're going to start with the polka dots. So we're going to grab number number 3. And we're going to do this dark one back here. Number 3 is going to be our shadowy areas. Wow. Hello, Molly. Welcome. Yeah, no, it was weird here too. It decided to snow randomly, and there was enough snow to cover the ground a little bit, and then by the next day it was gone. That was on Sunday. All right, so I'm just going through now with number 4, which is a nice light yellow. And it's the same yellow that we used for the light source. And the ones that are closer to the light source, we're even going to go a little bit lighter on. So this one here I'm just going to do part of. This one here I'm going to do part of. And this one here I'm going to do part of. And then we're going to go with number 2. Wow. All right, Dawn. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, the S word. All right, now I'm just going to continue with number 2 on these lighter spots here. Graduating that color and lightening it as we get closer to the light source. Like so. And there's our little piggy. All right, so now we have, now what? Yes, it is a bad word. Oh dear, don't do that. All right, so the next thing, let's see, let's color the basket. So I need to go into the browns. And there's a really good selection of light browns, like yellow browns as well, Jamie. So if he classifies these as yellow as well, there's a really good selection of those as well. We're going to start with 251. Yeah, don't be wandering around where that's something that you can catch, Jamie. Put on your mask, dear. Yeah, so there is an extreme amount of yellow colors for him. The tanny brown color. Sorry guys, I'm off screen. For some reason this camera is not picking up this color. That's really weird. through here. And then we're going to put in a deeper shadow for the rope. Or, well, not rope, yarn. Oh, Jamie, you made me choke on that one. Hold on one sec. Oh dear. Hopefully I don't start sneezing now. Of course I'm going to start sneezing. Oh, yes, they are a harder pencil. They are definitely an oil-based layering pencil. You definitely can't smush these ones like you do a Prisma. Oh dear, sorry about that. I tried to catch it, missed. Oh, you're scrubbing floors. Yay! Not that I want to. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Jamie. Hello, Ronnie. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to go a little bit deeper with our browns. So we're going, it has a huge amount of browns. We're going to go with 185. Hold on a second, guys. Started coughing and then got all uncomfortable. All right. So we're going to go in 185. Into the under areas. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's annoying. Hello, Jodine. Yes, I actually really enjoy them. So I put a little bit of darkness in the edge there. Oh, Ashley, feel better, honey. Coughing is so annoying. These are a bit of a thinner pencil, but they do wonderful with these small details. Now the reason why I used the medium tan tone color there instead of this dark color is this dark color is just the shadows of the weave. The darker tan tone there is going to be the shadow of the tan, because I'm going to be doing the rest of the grasses in a tan color. And we're not going to do them one at a time because that would be, irritating. So we're going to use this area here, this color here, and put in all those shadows first, and then we're going to go over it with our tan color and blending it in. Wow. Yeah, we've got a lot of RSV here too. Which is not good for my youngest because he ended up having RSV when he was a infant. And if he gets it now, he can get really sick, so. Alright, I'm going to put in that shadow from the yarn. Charlotte's mad at me because I washed the floor. And now she slips when she walks across the floor. The rains came and the ants decided that they were moving in. So I had to go through the whole house and eliminate little ants. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit of this dark brown up here. Keep an eye on the screen and hopefully not go off screen. The handle here, I'm going to do it as a leather, so it's going to be in the darker tones. Hello, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. All right, now we're going to go with a lighter tan. So we're going to go with number 195. I'll try to keep it straight on the camera for you. And again, if you go over something and it doesn't look like it's dark enough, you can always go over it. So I'm not too concerned about the lighter color washing out the darker color. I may have to grab a darker tan though. I think the other tan was a little bit too close to this color. Oh, you gotta tell secrets. You can't just offer to tell us a secret and not tell it. Uh-oh. What did you silly purchase on Amazon, dear? And speaking of Amazon, don't forget that Black Friday sales are coming up, and they have already started with some of the deals on Amazon, so keep an eye on those if you're allowed to purchase anything this month. Awesome! I actually have one of those somewhere around here. I saw those this morning. I was thinking about it and then I thought, I have one. Where is it? I think it's in my kids' room. I think Bobby has it because he was playing with coloring and drawing mandalas for a while. That is a fun, silly purchase. All right, now we're gonna go. Is it number 13 that I want? Yeah, let's go with. Let's go with number 77 and put in a little bit of a darker shadow around the bottoms. Yes, the books are going up to 3 for $1 on some, 3 for the price of 1 on some things, some artists, which is awesome. The Creative Haven books are one of the ones that are almost always in there with the 3 for the price of 1 or 2 for the price of 3 for the price of 2, whatever they do. Awesome, Jody. Yeah, she definitely got a lot of people hooked. But she's good at it, so especially hair. So I'm just going through with a darker brown and upping that shadow area a bit. The shadow was not standing out as well as I wanted it to. Well, you are always welcome here, and I hope that I can at least help you out and know new things. I said my son was looking at doing mandalas. And that was drawing them, not coloring them. Hello, Mona. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mona. Brian's got me doing it. All right. So there is the majority of our basket. We're going to do the handle, and we're going to do that in a deep brown. So I think number 119. I missed a question. Larissa has a channel as well. B has a channel as well. All right, so we've got our dark color here. For our handle. That's always a good need. And then for the holders there, we're going to use a little bit of the metallics. And we're going to use a bronzy metallic first. And then we're going to use the gold. Right over top of the bronze. The bronze is giving that reflection of the brown. Like that. Alright, so there's our basket. Now for our knitting needles, we're going to use some silvers and gray. So let's grab a dark gray here. So I need number 140. Not as hard as the Crayolas and a little bit harder than the Polys. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Crayolas, so I actually sent them back. I don't have Crayolas in my collection. Oh, you start coloring Christmas anytime you want to. For the channel, I usually start at the start of December. That's awesome. It's not silly at all. It's awesome. And then we're going to take some silver. That is adorable and very sweet. Hi, Dion. So we're going into that darker gray with the silver. And I do know that knitting needles, now that a majority of them are plastics, come in all different colors, but I like the metal ones. Not that I knit anything, but I like the sound of the metal ones. My grandmother used to knit, and the click, 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 click sound is always very comforting to me. Don't know why. Aw, that's just so sweet, Evelyn. Yeah, Jen sent my dog a Valentine's from her dog. It was cute. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I was off screen again. I'm going to I'm going to zoom the camera out a little bit, I think. I think I've got it zoomed in too far. Nope, the other way, this way. Alright, just going to adjust it here because I'm hanging off my desk and I don't like doing that because It bends the page. All right, so now for our balls of yarn. So we're going to do a blue one. And we're going to start with this one here. So this one is number 224, which is a fairly bright blue, but it's going to be our dark color. I don't know. My piggy has been quite empty lately, so. Yeah, yeah. I can crochet a wonderful line of chain. That's about it. My grandmother tried really hard to teach me, and I was not very good with it at all. I don't even think I think I might be able to knit a line, and that's about it. I got the concept on how to start, not so much on how to go on from there. I have no idea what that is. Don't know what tatter is. I'm old. And all of you wonderful people that are able to do 90% of the things in this craft room are the reason why we're doing this craft room. Because all of you are, I am so thankful for each and every one of you and all of the wonderful talents that you bring into my life that I would never be able to do myself. That's awesome, Wicca. Wow. Nice. All right, now we're going to use a light blue, so we're going to use number 61. Yeah, I know how to do cross stitch and that sort of thing, but my eyes don't like it, so I gave away all my cross stitch stuff. Except for the one giant cross stitch hoop that I have that my stepmother gave me before she passed away. Before they moved. And there is our blue yarn. Now, as you can probably tell, I have not been using a blending pencil on these. I haven't felt the need for the blending pencil. I'm finding that they blend together quite nicely just with themselves. So I don't use a blending pencil if I don't need to. I definitely know what you mean there, Mona. I used to have so many different hobbies, and my eyesight has put a damper on quite a few of them, but I still enjoyed enjoyed them all. All right, so now we're going to do a purpley color for that one. So we're going to start with 221, which is a pinky purple color. Maybe we'll do this one pink. Let's do this one in a bright pink color. So we're going to start with 221 because it is a nice deep pinky purple color. So it'll do the shadows quite nicely. Yes, I love baking as well, but yeah, not allowed to eat any of it anymore, so can't even taste test. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. Well, I'm sorry that you've been having a trying day, but of course, if you can turn it around and make it a lovely day, then you should. And I hope I can be of assistance in doing so. That's awesome. I do that as well. I do a huge Christmas baking and make gift baskets for family members. And most of them enjoy them. All right, so I'm going to go in with some pink. This picture is extremely detailed. I made banana cake while I was away because I had bananas in the cupboard starting to go bad, so they were starting to go old. I won't say bad because, they weren't bad. They were just starting to get way too spotty. The boys wouldn't eat them that way. All right, so we're going to start this one here and we're going to do a yellow ball back here. So we're going to start with 125. We're going to do all of our shadowy areas. That's awesome, Evelyn. Yeah, I'll be starting the Christmas baking here probably in the next couple of weeks. Some of the things that I bake, they don't freeze very well. Some freeze just perfectly fine, but some things just don't freeze very well, so I don't freeze too much when I'm baking them. I do freeze them afterwards, but all right. Now we're going to take number 213, which is a nice pale yellow. I do love this time of year as well. Christmas is one of my favorite times of year. All right, so there we've got pink, blue, yellow, and green. Let's do a green, a mint green. Let's do number 18, I think. Yeah, number 18 and then number 241. Shavings dropping off. Oh, that's a good thing. I just found it really difficult to purchase presents for the older family members, and it's just so much easier and more personal if I bake them. So one year I made bath bombs, made an entire bath basket. It was fun. Ooh, that does sound good. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate that. All right, I think that's it for number 18. Now we're going to go in with our lighter color, which is the 241. Yeah, I've done the Christmas baking pretty much all my life. My mom used to do it. So all of the recipes I have are older family recipes or older things that my family has always done for Christmas. Not too many new ones. Because, yeah, it's not Christmas if you throw in new things. Although this year I think I'm going to do a gumdrop. Gumdrop loaves. Gumdrop loaves, you make them in soup cans. So, or soup can shaped things. And it's just basically a bread, cake bread with cherries and gumdrops and nuts. And you slice it after it's baked. It's lovely. There we go. There is our green. And of course, the camera, for some reason, has decided it doesn't like green again. Yes. I have a pie recipe, a pastry recipe that makes 4 pies. So I do that as well. But I can't eat it anymore. So all right, so we have a book here called Paper Flowers. So I think we're going to do a nice bright green for that. Yeah, this one here, number 56. Yeah. It's going to be our deeper color. Yeah, I've seen that. Emmy, have you tried one frozen? I think I'm going to need a darker green for this shadow area. Yeah, that's the way Bob eats them. Puts them in the freezer. All right, so we're going to take a bit of a deeper green. I'm going to use number 122 just to deepen this shadow area here. Oh, that's good too, Jamie. Yeah. I don't know personally myself. I'm not fond of peanut butter, so I don't eat them. That and they're glutinous things that I can't eat anyway, so. Full of sugar and gluten and all that stuff that makes things taste good, you know? Bob's making some coffee. All right, so that's better. So I'm just going to bring this brighter green out off of that dark green. And then we'll add a light green. Yep, I do that every Christmas. I make 4 different types of cookies, 2 different types, 3 different types of bars, tarts, candy, um, yeah, all sorts of things. Oh, nobody heard that. That did not happen. I'm using number 163, which is a nice yellow green. Forgot how detailed these pages are. Alright, now we're going to put those aside and we're going to go into our reds. So I need a nice bright red. For the lettering. Ooh, what are aggression cookies? I like no bake oatmeal cookies too. Oh, so many different ones that I don't eat anymore, but still make. Haystacks were another one that I really like. So we're just going straight red for the lettering here. I have to sharpen that. It's getting into little tiny spots. Yeah, talking food and doing a grocery order at the same time. Not the greatest. Especially when you're talking, junk food because you look at your cart and you've got no actual food in there. It's just all cookies and candies and baking supplies. So how many people make their Christmas presents? Flick, flick, flick. Flick, flick, flick. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point there. Time is an issue. And of course it always depends upon, what's appropriate for the age and that sort of thing. I know for small children, really small children, it's great to make presents for them. As they start reaching up into the mid years and into the teen years, it's more difficult, much more difficult. But then you get into the older years and they appreciate it more. It's the weirdest thing. All right, so now we're going to do the little flower. So we're going to do a little bit of this pink here. And this one here is number 146. And then number 252. And then a lovely yellow. Awesome. That's awesome, Joyce. Aw, Wicca, I'm sorry. And then this book here, we're just going to do it. We're just going to continue the yellow. It's a nice orangey yellow. So. And then we're going to take a little bit of this yellow. And blend it all together. Yeah, nope, she didn't fall asleep this time. She only does that when I'm on late. I don't normally put her to sleep, but every once in a while. All right, I'm going to go in with some gold. There. And then we're going to start working our browns for the shelf. Hello, Alex. Good morning. Did you sleep in? I'm going to turn the page a little bit here. Or did you have to do that horrible adulting stuff? Ah, craft fair. Well, that is definitely, yeah, I'm going to do that instead. It's a good thing you didn't tell me about it. All these people would be mad at you because I would not be here. I love craft fairs. Are my books and pencils and so forth insured? Yes, actually they are. They are on the house insurance. Yay, second coffee. I actually have to put the Felissimos and contact him and let him know about the Felissimos and the ones that I got for our anniversary. Because that is going to increase that cost. Although my insurance agent watches the channel, so he may already know. Oh, nice. The choo-choo's heading your way. All right. Now we're going to put in our yellow. Because we've got some yellow going here from the lamp. A little bit coming here. Put in our shadow for our string there. And our shadow from our little piggy. another basket. And of course over here we're going to put in a little bit more of a deeper shadow. Oh, I missed that part. So this is the other cleat for the shelf. Hold the shelf up. And we've got a shadow here. And then we're going to come over onto this side and we're going to put in our shadowy areas for our arm there as well as our flag. And down the back of the cleat. Oh my goodness, Jen. Don't do that. Stay away from the theaters, Jen. Stay away. Just back away. Yeah, no doubt. This one here is number 251. Yeah, I don't enjoy movie theaters myself, so the only one that I actually enjoy going to is a dinner theater. So there's more room between the seats, so you don't have as much contact with other people. I have horrible panic attacks when I'm in crowded spaces, so. All right, now we're going to take that yellow again. Just going to put it in there. I think I grabbed the wrong yellow, but that's okay. And it'll be more softer on the other camera. This camera, for some reason, is picking up yellow really well, but not green as well again. So I'll have to readjust it again every once in a while, especially if I have to reboot my computer. My color adjustments go all wonky. And I have to adjust them. And of course I adjusted them while I was offline, and for some reason as soon as I start streaming, I think I have to check and see if I'm streaming at a higher quality than YouTube is allowing at the time. And that does seem to have its issues. Sometimes YouTube only allows a certain level of streaming uh, quality-wise, and if you stream at a higher quality, it can cause some issues. All right, so I'm going to switch it over to the main camera here. You are a lovely nugget, so don't you let him tell you otherwise. All right, so we've got the most of the things on the shelf done. I think we're going to finish the patterns book, and then everything on that shelf will be done. And on Monday, we will start moving down onto the desk. Yes, that is true. Spectrum is usually a problem. All right, so I'm going to switch you back over, and we're going to finish the patterns knitting book here. And I think I'm going to do that in, let's see. Yeah, let's do that in blues. Maybe teal. Nice teal color. I like teal. Let's start with this one. I'm going to start with number 107 for our shadows. All right, Alex, have fun. Enjoy the movie. Okay, just going to turn the page here. Not going to spin it or anything, just going to gently turn it to the side. No spinning pages today. Now we've got to remember that this part down here is part of the book. So we got to put in that shadow. Like so. Alright, so now we're going to go lighter with number 151. Welcome back, Catherine. And yes, What can I do for you, dear? You are perfectly fine, Evelyn. Yes, I do. There's a 300 set, and I have it on my list, but it's expensive. It's very, very expensive. And I'm not allowed to buy anything. I have so many things on my AliExpress wish list. It's just horrifying. And just for all of you marker people out there, um, I know that Ohuhu has come out with their 320, I think it is, brush chisel nib set. It is listed in the deal of the day. It's not on deal, but it does have a coupon. So, and I know there's another YouTuber, I can't remember her name, that has a coupon as well. So that you can use for the on the Ohuhu site. So if you haven't looked at those and you're a marker person, it's definitely worth a look. It does work out to be less than $1 a pen, so. Yes, 300. I know. I know. I know. It made me cry. I really, really want them. Do I need them? No, of course not. Do I want them? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're expensive. Now I'm going to use the orange yellow for the words. Yeah, the 300 Marco Tributes is definitely one that I've got my eye on because they're so pretty. I can't afford them though. I'm behaving myself. Yeah, me either, Evelyn. Me either. That's definitely one of my biggest things is I don't use them enough to justify buying a new set until I've used up all the ones I have. I am behaving, not buying it. Using silver for the knitting needle. And then we're going to use pink for the square. Yes, I will be getting the RTX 127. Well, it's 126. When and if they ever release them. Now, like I said, my contact has left the company, so unfortunately, I don't have a contact with the company anymore. His assistant was supposed to get a hold of me, but she has not yet, so I don't know if she ever will. But, them's the breaks, unfortunately. Now we're going to do the pages here with a creamy yellow. And there we have it. So that was number 240. Yes, like I said, when and if. Because, like I said, I have not any more contact with the company, so I can't give you definitive answers on that. They did tell me that they would be released sometime mid-November, and that he was going to be sending me, having his assistant send me a set. If that happens, fantastic. If not, that's fine as well. Exactly, Catherine. Exactly. All right, guys. So there we have our top shelf all finished up. I'm going to zip you down here for just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. And we've got the light coming off of the lamp here, which will be showing a little bit more after we color the lamp. Um, so we've got a little bit of light on the piggy and a little bit of light on the shelf. Yeah, I have never seen her color anything, so I'm not quite sure how that goes. But yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing. So there we have it. We have our wonderful bag of yarn with our needles and our patterns, our wonderful little piggy bank that is probably empty because I know mine is. Um, and we will be starting on some of the crafts here. So we'll do some of the stuff down here on Monday. On Tuesday, while I'm going through and talking about different things, because the first Tuesday coming up that I will be doing a video on, I have a couple of talking points that I have been asked about. So I will be going through and answering some of those questions and explaining a couple of things with different um, things that YouTube has put out. uh, yes, 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 I know. Um, yeah, so I am trying to behave, so I have not I have not purchased anything, so I don't have anything to review as at this point, but I do have a couple of different coloring books that are being sent from a company. We have a wonderful elf coloring book that was just put out by Rachel Minsk, um, which they are sending me one of those. And of course, Rachel Minsk books are absolutely adorable. And it's a wonderful little Christmas elf one. So if you want to take a look at that, there is, of course, a link in the description below the video on how to get to Rachel Minsk website through my affiliate link because I am an affiliate. I do get a couple of pennies for every purchase that you make. There's also a 30% off discount if you use my discount code off of your first purchase. Now that can't be added to every purchase, but it does cover you for your first purchase. All right, so we didn't get a whole lot done, but we got a little bit done, and it's cute. And the pencils are doing quite well. So, if you do have these pencils and are having difficulties with them, try to use them on um, a different paper. You know, whether it's not working on cardstock, try it on coloring book paper. If it's not working on coloring book paper, of course, try it on cardstock. Every paper is different, so no matter where your book is from, you got to see what works best on that paper. And the back of most books have a blank page with the type of paper that is in the book. You can, of course, test your pencils on this page. So if you find that a set of pencils isn't working, go to that page and test out a couple of different sets and find the one that best works for that book. All right, guys, with that, I will thank you all very much for watching. Of course, on Monday, we will be going through and continuing on with our Art Matters. I know we've missed a couple, but we will be continuing on with Art Matters, and we will be doing this page. So that was another thing I was going to ask you all. Do you want to continue the Art Matters live, or do you want me to do the Art Matters as a video? Leave a comment in the comments below the video if you want this to be live or if you rather it be a recorded video for everyone just coming in or anyone that's watching. Yeah, with that, of course, I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you all very much for hanging out. Crashes, thank you very much for being a member of the fairies for as long as you have. I appreciate you. Thank you all very much for everyone that has joined the memberships and for all of you that have been in the memberships since membership started. I appreciate you. Of course, it is the month of giving and the month of thanks. So make sure that you check out the Random Act of Kindness album. I know that there has been a couple of different acts of kindness going out. This album is located in the albums in the Facebook group. So take a look and see all of the wonderful things that have been making people smile lately. With that, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.